everybody, welcome to Vegas Tips and Tricks. I guess we're going to call this one a podcast. It's going to be podcast number 17, I believe. It's going to be a fairly short video today. Just wanted to touch base with all of you, and all of you has expanded quite a bit this past week. We've had dozens, literally, of new subscribers. So welcome to the Vegas Tips and Tricks universe, if you want to call it that. And I have to thank my friend and Vegas colleague, Mr. Matt Bridger, who was kind enough to promote the page and promote the channel. And so I think that's where we've gotten the lion's share of those subscribers. So again, thanks for joining us. Hope you'll look through the old catalog of videos we've done. Hope you'll enjoy the new things that we do. On a side note, I wanted to thank those of you who expressed concern over my father. I mentioned his hospitalization in day 2 of the vlog. He has his good days, he has his not so good days. He is recovering. He's got a long sort of path ahead of him. And along those lines, I will actually be visiting my parents next weekend. They live about 5 or 6 hours away by car, so there will not be a podcast or a Vegas Tips segment next week. I will fill in with one of the videos that I did that's probably a little more time sensitive. Probably show you the Bellagio Conservatory for this season, or possibly my walk around Circa. But yeah, one of those two will probably be what we do next Saturday. I can sort of preload that one and get it up before I even leave. So in the future, we're probably going to continue to do the podcast, or actually what we're going to probably get back to is the Vegas Tips segment that we started back in, now it's almost January, I guess. So next month we'll be starting in with Vegas Tips again. I have some good ideas, I think, for some of the first few shows on that, so hope you'll tune in and enjoy that. Few notes on the trip which wrapped up a week ago today. Had a good time despite all the distractions and other things going on. Spent 3 nights downtown. You've seen the first couple of nights. Did break up my 3-night stay at the El Cortez. Had a comp room at the Cal, which I had never had before. So I took advantage of that to check out the remodeled rooms there, and was generally quite impressed. I think you may have seen a glance or two of it in the video, but obviously on all of these there are room videos coming up, but they're not so time sensitive, so they'll probably be a few weeks down the line. I didn't stay in any rooms which are brand new or that we haven't seen reviewed on YouTube up until now. So I am excited about the next couple of days of the vlog, the next segment of which will be released on Wednesday. A lot more of activity, a lot more of what a lot of you enjoy seeing, and that is some slot machine bonuses. I had some pretty good luck on the old Caveman Keno on both Thursday and Friday, and so I took a break from that and played a few slot machines and actually hit a lot of slot machine bonuses. And I think I pretty much recorded all of them for you. So particularly on Thursday and Friday, you should see a lot of slot machine videos. So those will be coming up in a couple of weeks, but thought I'd give you a preview on that. A note, if you've been trying to access the website, so have I. It appears to be down for the moment. So at some point this weekend, I'm going to try to, if it doesn't come back up, I'm going to have to get in touch with GoDaddy, who's hosting the website, and see if they can figure out what's going on. I mentioned in the blog last Wednesday that we'd had a real nice surge of visitor traffic, and then it just kind of dropped down to nothing. And I think the reason it's dropped down to nothing is because you can't get to the website. So we're going to try to get that fixed as soon as we can. Also going back to the trip, did spend the last 2 nights at Planet Hollywood, which is where I played a lot of the games that I show you. Revisited a number of restaurants, tried a couple of new things. Really enjoyed the Barbary dogs over at the Cromwell. Great sort of late night snack meal of sorts. Get 3 little mini chili cheese dogs and a drink, and I don't know, I think it was $6 or $7. So that's my tip of the week, I guess, is if you're in the neighborhood, go check out. It's the Eat Spot, little snack bar place at the Cromwell. Definitely check that out. Went back to Hell's Kitchen, where I spent some time chatting with some Instagram friends. If you're not following the Vegas Best Ideas, boy, I almost forgot the name. If you're not following Vegas Best Ideas on Instagram, you should, because they put up a lot of fun stuff. They go to Vegas 5 times as much as I do, and they're really familiar with all of the local stuff, the little things you might not necessarily pick up on from the guidebooks or even some of the stuff that I'll tell you about. So, but overall a good trip. The weather was rather bad, but at least it didn't snow, although part of me kind of wishes it had. The snow in Las Vegas this past week was certainly something to see. A once a decade, I would say, event. So you never know. When people ask you about the weather in Las Vegas, oh, what's it like in February? What's it like in July? You never know. But you can expect surprises, you can expect extremes when you're staying in the desert, and even sometimes that means snow. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's little mini podcast. Going back to what I said at the beginning, I know I have had a lot of people that have subscribed to the channel in the past week, and a lot of subscribers over the past couple of years. If you do have a Vegas or travel or gaming related channel of your own, please let me know. If you've subscribed to this channel and you're doing your own Vegas thing or something related to that, I'd like to know, because I'd like to subscribe, not just to be nice, but because I'd like to follow what you're doing. So if you have a Vegas channel, make sure that I'm following you by letting me know in the comments below. So once again, thanks to everybody this past week. We're looking forward to the future, and we will talk to you soon. Until then, I hope you have a very lucky day, and we'll see you soon.